Let's jump right into it. We'll start with the mean, then the median, and finally the mode. I'll explain what they are and how to calculate them with simple examples. Let's start with mean. How to find the mean? Let's start with a short, quick definition. Mean means the average, and there are two simple steps that we need to follow when finding mean. One is to add up all the numbers. Two, divide by how many numbers there are. These two steps are critical. Let's look at example 1. We have the numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So, if I rewrite these numbers, the first step is to add them up. Let's add 4 plus 6, then I'll add 8 plus 10. That will be 2 plus 10 plus 18. Now I can add 2 and 18, that will be 20, and then plus 10, that will be 30. Now, how many numbers were given? How many numbers were we adding? Well, we were adding 5 numbers. So therefore, we need to divide 30 by 5. If we divide 30 by 5, that will be 6. So our mean is 6. Let's look at example 2 based on a real life example. Let's read the problem. If three friends score 80, 90, and 100 on a test, find the mean. By now, you should know the steps. Add, then divide by the number of numbers. Let's look. Let's add 80 plus 90. That's easier because if I take away 10 from 80 and add it to 90, that's 100. 80 will be 70, and that will be a total of 170 plus 100. And it's very easy to add 170 plus 100. That's 270. Now, divided, how many numbers were given? There are three numbers, 80, 90, and 100. That's three numbers. Let's divide 270 by 3. If we divide 270 by 3, we get a total of 90, and that's our mean. Always check you divided by the correct amount of numbers. If not, you will get a wrong answer. Now, let's focus on how to find the median. And what is median? Median is the middle number after putting numbers in order. Now, here are three critical steps we need to follow. Number one is arrange numbers from smallest to largest. Never skip step number one. Number two, if odd amount, pick the middle number. 3. If even amount, find the average of the two middle numbers. Now, let's look at example 1 based on an odd set problem. We have the numbers 1, 3, 5, and these numbers are arranged from smallest to biggest. So, therefore, don't have to do any arrangement. Which number now is the median? Remember, median is a number that's in the center, that's in the middle. That number over there is 3, so our median will be 3. Let's move on to example number 2 based on an even set. We were given the numbers 2, 4, 6, and 8. Step 1. Arrange numbers from smallest to largest. These numbers are arranged from small to big. Now, let's find the middle number. Well, we have 4 and 6 as the middle numbers. So, what do we need to do is that we need to find the average. And how do we find average? We need to add 4 and 6. Let's go ahead and let's add 4 and 6. And then we need to divide by 2. Let's add 4 plus 6, that will be 10. Divided by 2, that will be 5. So our median is 5. Now let's focus on how to find the mode. What is mode? Mode is the number that shows up most often. Remember, the number needs to repeat itself at least twice or more. Now, this is very important. There can be one mode, more than one mode, or no mode at all. Let's look at example 1. We were given the numbers 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5. Now, if you pay close attention, we have 2 repeating itself twice, 3 repeating itself once, 4 repeating itself 3 times, and 5 repeating itself 1 time. So the number that's repeating often is the number 4. Therefore, the mode will be 4. Let's look at example 2. We were given the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, which number is repeating at least 2 times or more? 1 only once, 2 only once, 3 only once, and 4 only once. Therefore, in this example, there is no mode. Now, let's look at example 3. We were given the numbers 5, 5, 7, 7, 9. Let's find which numbers are repeating itself. Well, 5 is repeating itself twice as well as 7. So, in this example, we have 2 modes. Our modes are 5 and 7, and this is called a bimodal. Don't forget that there can be one mode, more than one mode, or no mode at all. Now it's time for you to test what you've learned. Let's see if you can get, let's see if you know how to find mean, median, and mode. The problem, we were given the numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Do you remember how to find mean? We need to add, then we divide by the total of numbers that we were adding. If we add 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 and plus 10, we should get 30. The total numbers being added is 5. 30 divided by 5 will give us 6. Now median shouldn't be hard. You can do that in your head. The median will be 6. Now you know mean is 6, median is 6. What about mode? What is mode? Remember, mode is the number that repeats itself more often. Remember, there can be one mode, 2 or more modes, or no mode at all. So in this case, there is none. No number is repeating itself more than 2 times. So if you ever ask yourself the question, why do I need to find mean, median, or mode? Well, whenever you find these 3 terms, you're simply looking at each one, and each one shows a different way of looking at data. I hope this video helps a lot.